guys, it's Ethnicgreenliving here, and I'm super excited, elated, overjoyed, happy, beyond measure to be with you guys, because I honestly feel like when I'm talking to you guys and when I'm here with you guys, we're family. I feel like the very same way I'd pick up the phone and be like, hey girl, I feel like that's how I talk to you guys, like you're my friends and my sisters. And I really appreciate that. So thank you for allowing me this space to do that and just to be me. So thank you for loving on me and my family just the way I am. With that being said, this video is about the good and the beautiful. Now, I've been using the program for almost 2 years. And so for those of you who don't know, I am a mommy of 5, homeschooling mommy of 4, and I've been homeschooling. This is getting ready to be my 9th year of homeschool. Okay. So I want to show you what I'm using. I want to show you tell you the pros and tell you the cons, and then you can make up in your own mind what you think about the good and beautiful, and you can go from there. But this is just my honest opinion, and none of this was given by the good and beautiful. They're not paying me to say anything. I can say whatever I want to say about it, and that's just the end of it because they didn't sponsor me, right? So I just want to be open and honest about how I really feel. So I'll start with some of the things that I have. So one of the things I have is this arthropod unit, and I will say the pro of it is that the pro of it is that it's short. It's 13 lessons. It's really beautiful. If we come back and do like a flip through of it, the pages are absolutely gorgeous. When they say the name is the good and beautiful, they really mean good and beautiful. So it's just really beautiful. Their pictures are absolutely gorgeous. So I love that. This arthropod unit, we have not used that one yet. We have not used the kingdoms and classifications nor the human body. I've just flipped through them. Look at the cover of that. The pages are gorgeous, and this one is 10 units. So if you've never seen the good and beautiful, which I just don't believe is possible at this point, you'll get a little bit more in-depth pictures and just kind of views of it. I love that it's like a multi-sensory thing. They give you things to cut and things to paste and things to read and things to draw. Look at this. How beautiful is this, right? So it's absolutely gorgeous. Son, don't be sneaky. Look at this. This is absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And same thing with the human body. The pictures are absolutely phenomenal. This one is 10 lessons too. I mean, they make you want to read. They make you want to see. The pictures are very captivating. Like I said, they have gluing parts, discussion parts, reading parts, science wall, modeling different things. And I mean, these pictures are just absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. So, and they, of course, have like little projects and tell you what the things are needed. They have objectives and stuff. So these are just really great units. And so I do love that. I do have this typing from them. You can tell how much we love this because when you have a book that you love, the spines are worn. And these are books that we read over and over and over again. I love reading these little simple stories to my children. I love sticking them into my bag, on the go, in the car. I mean, they're just really simple. These don't have the pictures and stuff, or the book's predominantly in black and white, but that's okay because as they get older, they don't have to have everything in color anymore. So these are just what the readers look like. Almost done with the things I have. I do have a few more things, but this is the bulk of it. This is probably at least 80-90% of it. So we've got the language, arts, and literature level 3 course books. I just don't think I can really tell you about this and give reviews if I don't even show you just a little bit of it. So for everything, there's pictures. There are questions and parts of speech, and just depending on what the book is, spelling rules, because this thing is literature, grammar, usage, punctuation, arts, geography, spelling, vocabulary, and writing in these books. And even in the lower That was level 3. Even in the lower levels, it's still phonics, reading, spelling, writing, literature, grammar and punctuation, art, appreciation. So I think the only thing that the lower level does not have that the higher level has is the lower level does not have punctuation. The lower level does not have geography. The lower level does not have, and that's it. So it's just those two things that really separate it. Okay, so now that I've showed you what I have, what I've tried, what I've used, what I'm planning to use, I want to talk to you about how I really feel about it. Okay, so this is how I feel about the Good and Beautiful. I think that it is absolutely beautiful. The pictures captivate me. The books are good. I feel like they can capture me and my children's attention, and so that is a pro. These lessons here, I mean, it really makes you want to work. Those pictures are absolutely gorgeous. And this paper that all their stuff comes on is a beautiful, beautiful paper. It's like a, you know, kind of how a lot of textbooks are, how they have that really nice sheen and thick paper. So I love the paper that it comes on. I love all of that. I love how it entertains the kids, how it captures their information, how it captures their minds. I love with these particular books how they have science journals, like I said, the walls, the mini lessons, experiments. I love how it has all those things. As far as the English books, I love how it encompasses everything, how everything is in the one book. So you don't need 1,000,001 books. You can really use that one to go. And like I said, with the readers, and I think I do have one more somewhere too, you can just grab these and go. So I do love that. I'll tell you what I don't like about the Good and Beautiful. And they are getting better, but I don't like their lack of diversity. When I am looking at a homeschool curricula, when I am looking at a book, when I am looking at something, I would like to see people of color widely portrayed. I am a person of color. I have brown skin. When me and my children look at a book, it doesn't make me feel good that the entire book we see no brown people or we see one brown person. That's not okay. There's plenty of Latina, Native Americans, African Americans, you know, that you can put into the books. So a lot of people don't like these books because they cannot relate to them. I will say on the contrary, we can, because we actually have chickens. We actually have a rooster. We actually have a garden. We actually have a lot of these things. So when they're talking about it, we can actually relate so much because it's a lot like what we have. What we can't relate to is, okay, Abe, that's okay. But typically it's Sarah, it's Abe, it's like Billy, you know, it's all these names of people that stereotypically are predominantly white. And again, I just think that goes back to the lack of diversity. I think that it can be names that are a little more ethnic as well. I think it can be names like Erica and like Darlene and Adela. You know, I think it can be names like Christy and Cameron. I think it can be names like, you know, Amari. I think that it can be names like that, Kaden and Kasim. Like, I think that it's okay to have a plethora of names. I think that it can be Samaya. I think that it can be a plethora, Fatima. You know, even Muslim names. I don't think that it needs to just be. And I also feel like that it could also be Ming. I think that it can be Lee. I think that it can be a variety of ethnicity of names. I don't think that it needs to be just only names that are typical for this group. I think that it should just be wide range. And I know not everybody agrees with this. This is my perspective. This is my preference, and this is what I want, what I'm looking for, and this is my experience with the Good and Beautiful. And I'm just sharing it with you. And so I don't know if it makes a difference one way or the other in your homeschool, but this is my experience with it. I think it's absolutely beautiful. What it says, I think, is really what it is. The pictures, all those things, they're just really gorgeous, and they really captivate your attention. However, I will say, predominantly, like if you look on this cover, this character is Caucasian. If you look on this book, these characters are Caucasian. There's only one cover that has, you know, African Americans. But then when you go through the book, predominantly most of the pictures, again, go back to being Caucasian and people with lighter skin. And so I just would love to see more diversity, not just in the color of the characters, but in the characters' names as well. And I think that that would make it a little bit easier for even more people to relate to. And so I am still using the Good and Beautiful. I will continue to use the Good and Beautiful. I hear they are making more changes, and I'd love to see what those changes are. I'd love to get some of the updated material that has more diversity with it. But this is just my review. This is how I feel. A couple of you have asked me, how do I feel about the Good and Beautiful? And this is my honest opinion about how I feel. I will say, I don't have it right here with me. Just look in I'm in my schoolroom. Just a different angle than what I normally shoot from. But I actually have some things. All these things were like new from the company. But I do have a few things that I printed offline. And I say that because the Good and Beautiful has a program that you can print, and I think it's from 1st through 6th grade, and you are able to print their English for absolutely free. So you just download it and you print it yourself. And so for people that are on a budget, that have a lot of children, that have a limited income, or just, you know, have other things they'd want and need to spend their money on, it's really good to know that there is a program out there that's actually free. So the con to that is you print it on your paper and it won't be anywhere near as nice as this paper here, but it is free and it's a beautiful program. So with that being said, this wraps up my review of the Good and Beautiful. To all the people who've asked, I'm not really sure what you were wanting when you asked, but you asked and I gave you what you wanted. My honest thoughts, my honest reviews, what we have from them. As far as what I want to get from them, I wanted to get the geology unit they just came out with about a week ago. I went to their website 1 hour after geology unit was released. It was sold out. So the only thing that I could get was the PDF for $20. And I really liked all the things that they were having with the kit. So that's why that really piqued my curiosity or whatever. And off the top of my head, I don't know what other things I would like from them outside of that geology at the moment. But yeah, this is my review, and I want to know in the comments below, what do you think about the Good and Beautiful? As always, go ahead and show me love. Chat with me in the comments. I respond to over 90% of every comment that I get on my videos. And I do appreciate the time that you guys take to comment, to watch my videos, to share, to like. Those of you who have subscribed, thank you for that. I truly appreciate it. I hope you guys all have a great day. Hopefully you're off to a great year. And if you have never tried the Good and Beautiful before, the downloads, again, are free. So you're able to either print them and use for your family, or you're able to just pull it up and work from off the computer. I'm not saying that's the best, but I'm saying if you have nothing else, you really can do that. And all you have to do is really add a math to it and use lots and lots and lots of good living books. And man, you're gonna have yourself a really great year. All right, guys, until the next video, blessings.